Candela, hypnotherapist, transformation coach, and a spiritual teacher. You're about to listen to a recording of one of my regression sessions. If you enjoyed the content on my channel, please consider subscribing. And if you click on the bell, it will inform you of any of my future postings. Also, leave a comment and click like, because that helps to bring this kind of content to more viewers. I hope you enjoy the recording, and I hope to see you again in my future videos. I want you to tell me the very first impressions that you get as you reach the surface.
Plants in a field.
So look around you and tell me what you notice.
Trees in a house. I don't know what kind. I can't see it. I'm sensing it.
Mm-hmm. Is it daytime or nighttime?
Daytime.
And whose house is it?
I don't know yet.
So I'd like you to go and approach that house.
I think it's a white farmhouse. It's pretty big.
Do you notice anything next to the house?
No.
Go ahead and enter the house. Tell me what's inside.
Wood floors. Seems kind of empty.
Who lives in it?
It's me. I think I live there by myself. I'm old.
About what age?
70s or 80s, maybe not long left. Like a few years or something.
Look down at your feet, and even if you don't see them, you will just become aware of what you're wearing on your feet.
Like house slippers.
And become aware of what you're wearing on your body.
Nightgown. Past my knees.
Now notice what else you sense in the house.
I think there's pictures on the walls. Some furniture. I think I've lived here by myself for a long time.
Who's in the pictures?
My family.
Tell me about your family.
My husband, my children.
How many children did you have?
3.
Are they still alive?
Yes.
Do you have a good relationship with them?
Yes.
What about your husband?
He passed.
What was your relationship like?
Very close.
Were you married for a long time?
Yes.
And how long have you been alone in the house now?
Too long.
Does anybody come to visit you?
Not often.
Where are your children now?
Busy with their lives. They're all very busy.
Do they live close by?
No.
What did you and your husband do for a living?
I'm not sure.
You're going to travel back in time to the time when you were much younger, perhaps when your kids were little, and you will know how you supported yourselves.
My husband supported me and I raised the children. He was a farmer. I want to say tobacco, but I'm not positive what it was. Hard work.
When he passed, what happened to the farm?
A neighbor came in and helped out with it.
Did your children do any farming with him?
I don't think that they did.
So what is it that they do with their lives?
A doctor and a lawyer. Forestry.
So on this day, as you're walking through this house, what are you feeling?
lonely.
What did you do when the children grew up and left the house?
We traveled as much as we could.
Where did you go?
The ocean and the desert, beaches, the Grand Canyon. I need to go back to the Grand Canyon.
So your husband didn't have to work?
He did. He made money, but we were still able to travel.
What is your best memory of being with him?
Just getting to lay down at night and having him hold me.
So I'd like you to move either to the next significant moment in that life or to the last day in that life. Tell me what you're experiencing.
I'm laying in a bed and I'm getting ready to die, but I'm going peacefully.
Is there anyone with you?
No.
And how old are you now?
I'm old, in my 80s.
How long have you been alone?
Maybe 20 years.
How did you spend that time?
Not doing as much as I could. I should have been learning more, but I didn't know what to do with myself.
So as you take your next breath, allow your spirit to gently lift out of your body and begin to rise above. Become aware of the purpose that was set for that life experience by your soul.
How to be at peace with myself, by myself, and how important family is.
Is that why you were by yourself for about 20 years at the end?
Yes.
And how do you feel you did? Did you find peace?
Yes.
So as you glance over that whole life, what are your thoughts on it?
I wish I would have done more with the time that I had. Learned new things. Expanded.
Why didn't you?
I was comfortable and afraid.
Afraid of what?
I don't know. Maybe I was punishing myself.
For what?
Past life deeds that went wrong or something. I don't know. I felt like I needed to be by myself for an extended period of time.
So I want you to allow those images to begin to fade away. And as they fade away, gently interaction, let it go, that identity there, that life, drifting time, let it flow to you, drift, and you begin now time down place. You find yourself beginning to slow down. I want you to tell me the very first thing that comes to your awareness as you reach the surface.
I am on an island.
How big is
It's pretty big.
it? What do you see around you?
It looks like Hawaii. It looks like volcanoes with palm trees and jungle vegetation.
Look down at your feet. Tell me what you're wearing on your feet.
Nothing.
How about your body?
Very little. It's hot. Some leather straps around my arms, and I think I'm wearing some jewelry. I'm male. I'm a young man. I'm in my 20s. Long black hair. Oh, I'm a warrior.
Do you have any markings on your body?
Only paint when I'm ready to go.
Are you healthy?
Yes.
So tell me where you are at this point and if you're heading anywhere.
I believe so. I believe getting ready to have to fight a village on the other side of the island.
Why is that?
They just want what we have. We have better fishing on our side, I guess. Hunting.
And who is going to go fight?
The men of the village.
How big is your village?
20 men that can fight. About 50 people.
Do you have a family?
Yes, a wife and a baby.
How is your wife doing?
She's scared that I won't come back.
How do you feel about her?
I love her.
How do you feel about going to fight?
I don't think I'm going to make it back.
Why is that?
I think I have to sacrifice myself for the village.
You know this in advance?
Yes.
Were you told to do this?
No. It's something that will happen.
But you know about it consciously in advance?
I believe I do, yes.
Do you tell your wife?
No.
Go ahead and move forward in time to the next significant moment or to the time of the battle.
I was struck with an arrow, but I kept fighting.
Was this you sacrificing yourself?
I believe so. I didn't quit.
In which way did you sacrifice yourself?
I took on the biggest opponent and wore them down in order for some villagers to come in and finish him off after the others were dispatched.
Was the battle successful?
Yes, the village was safe. My wife and baby were safe.
And what happens to you?
A hero's burial. They honored me.
How do they do that?
A big ceremony in the forest. A party. My son is important now. My wife is in charge. I knew that she would be a good leader.
Were you the leader of the village before?
Yes.
Feel your spirit as it floats out of your body. And tell me where your body was struck with the arrow.
In the chest. And other places. I don't think it was just one. Lots of wounds all over.
So I want you to imagine the body with all those wounds. And I want you to imagine that those arrows magically begin to float out of the body. They're released from it. And the wounds begin to heal. The body rebuilds itself, releasing the memory of that traumatic death. You no longer need to carry that with you. In the end, you should see the body surrounded by light that shines all around it and through it.
Yes.
Good. Now, as your spirit continues to expand its awareness, I want you to look back at that life and tell me from a soul perspective what the purpose was for that life experience.
To no sacrifice.
And it seems like you did well with it.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you took out from that life that is significant?
Family. Make memories with family.
I want you to become aware of your wife in that life. Become aware if this soul is part of your soul family and if it has traveled with you through different lifetimes.
Yes.
When has it been with you?
Every time.
So if you go back to the life on a farm, what role did that soul play in that life?
That soul was my husband in that life.
Now as your soul continues to expand, notice that perhaps some of your soul family members are greeting you, welcoming you back. Just let me know.
My mother.
From which life?
My current life.
So she approaches you. Tell me what age she looks like.
I think she looks like she's in her 20s or 30s.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know her at that age.
Yeah. So how does she greet you?
With a hug and a smile and a kiss on the cheek.
So she has a message for you. Something important that she wants you to understand or know. As she speaks to you, tell me what she says.
She wants me to be happy. Let myself be loved. Unconditional love. I can do anything. Don't worry so much.
Does she seem different to you now than how you knew her?
Yes.
I'd like you to ask her to help you understand her experience in this life. She had early dementia. Why did she choose that? And why was that important for you to be there with her at that time?
She volunteered for that. Because people around her had to experience it.
So she took it on to help those around her?
Yes.
Clarify what it provided for you.
To be able to understand what it's like to live with somebody and completely not know who they are. I always wanted a relationship with her, but I never felt like I really had one.
She's going to be able to give you now a higher perspective on your life together.
She taught me to be self-sufficient. I needed to be able to take care of myself. I don't need to be able to take care of myself anymore. It's okay to let others. But there was a time when I needed to survive.
Is there anything that you need to say to her?
I wish I would have known you.
What does she say?
You too.
As you stay with her, you will begin to feel more and more deeply that you truly know her. Not as the woman that she was, but on a much deeper level.
She is a very strong spirit.
As you see her from what she truly is, her essence will come through.
Pure light.
Is there anything else that she needs to communicate to you?
She wanted to reiterate that the light always gets rid of the darkness.
Ask her if it's okay for you to feel safe.
Of course.
So I'd like you to say goodbye to her for now, knowing that you can always reconnect with her.
I will. Through my daughter.
In what way?
She can speak to her.
And just allow her to step back and fade away. And as you release all of the images and all the experiences as you're moving across to another path that takes you to another deeper understanding as you drift. Anytime that you begin to slow down, I'd like you to begin to drift down. And tell me the first impressions that you get as you reach the surface.
I'm not on Earth. It's a different place, but it's similar. There's pyramids.
How do you know that you're not on Earth?
The colors are different.
What's different about them?
They're just off. It looks a lot like some places on Earth, but the colors are off. They're not the right colors.
So tell me what you notice around you.
The pyramid.
Are you close to it?
I can see it. Pretty close to it, yeah.
So I'd like you to look down at your feet and tell me what you see.
sandals of some sort.
Tell me what you notice on your body.
Like a white tunic, sort of white linen or something. It's hot. It's like a humid climate, but at the same time there's sand.
Do you have a humanoid body?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What color is your skin?
Brown.
Are you in a male or female body?
Female.
Young or old?
In my 20s, 30s.
Are you healthy?
Yes.
Tell me about the pyramids.
They've always been here. They're just like background decoration. We don't do anything but see them.
Do you live in the area near them?
Yes, in a hut, I guess. It's more primitive than a house, but it does the trick.
Where are you heading now?
I'm a part of a group of people, and we're trying to come together to help do something, save something.
Are those people with you now?
Yeah.
And as you look at them, describe them to me.
A group of people that reminds me of my family. They just look different.
What is it that you're trying to do?
I think we're trying to survive something that's coming.
Become aware of what that is.
Destruction of some sort, or we're needing to figure out a plan.
What is it that you know about the potential destruction?
It might be planet ending.
What's causing it?
Something in outer space, like another planet, maybe going to come into the orbit, or some large moon.
How do you know about it?
I think it was intuition. I don't think this is a well-known thing. We're more primitive, not communication, not a lot of technology kind of things. We're very spiritual. I think it was a warning from spirits.
So is that something that everybody's picking up on, or?
All of us are aware it's happening. We're needing to make a plan.
So tell me what you discuss and what the options are.
I don't know that we have any options to consider, except to make sure we come back.
As in reincarnate?
Yes.
So then what is the plan?
We all know that we need to hold on to each other and think about coming back together again.
As this group of people?
Yes.
Why is it important for you to come back as this group of people?
We all understand that it's important. I think most of us are from the same soul family. Some of us are not, but we all have to work together.
What is the work that you do together?
Help people.
So as you move forward in time, tell me what happens.
I see the sky is being covered. It's dark, and then it's over. It's quick.
So become aware of what actually happened.
A massive body slammed into the planet that I live on, and it was quick.
What happened to the planet?
It instantly disintegrated, like a vacuum.
This body that slammed into it, what is it?
It's a moon. I don't know how it got out of its orbit. It was meant to happen. I guess I knew it going in.
And so find yourself now on the other side of this event, in spirit now.
Coming together with the others.
And how do all of you now respond or react to that event?
It brought us closer. There's work that needs done.
Become aware of why you chose to be on that planet at that time. If you knew going in that the planet would be destroyed.
We were all a part of a village together. It was important that we came together for as short a time as it was.
So what was your particular role?
I'm the one that gathers people. They need to be gathered.
Do you do it in other lives as well?
Yes. I'm the glue that keeps us all together.
As you review your experience and look towards your next assignments, what is it that all of you plan to do together?
Try and heal. There's going to be a lot of chaos soon.
Where?
Here, in this life.
What kind of chaos?
No electric. I don't know if it's because of a war or a solar flare, but I know that the electricity goes out and people don't know how to act.
And what will your role be at that time?
To keep us together.
And what would be the best way to do that?
To keep us all close.
Are you just speaking about your family?
Yes. Lots of people will have problems. We have to stay together in the chaos.
Is that going to be a long-term issue?
Yes.
How long?
Years.
And what will happen after that?
I'm not sure. I can't see beyond just trying to survive.
So allow all of those images now to fade away as you take a deep breath in. And with breathing out, flush all of those memories and experiences out of your body. And I want to ask Nikki's higher consciousness to step forward so we can have a conversation with it.
Yes.
Thank you. I know that you could have brought forward many different lifetimes for Nikki to review today. And you brought up 3. One of the old woman in a farmhouse who lost her husband. One of a warrior on an island who died, left his family. And then the woman in a planet that was destroyed. Can you tell me why you brought those 3 experiences for her to review?
The first experience was to remember to make memories while you can, and that it's okay to be alone sometimes. The people you love are never without you. They're always with you. The second experience was you had to be strong knowing that you were going into certain doom to try and keep your family alive. And a sacrifice. You needed to know what sacrifice was. And then the third was to know how important your family is, your soul family. And you need to work together.
So in all of those lives, she was either leaving someone or someone was leaving her, or they were all leaving together. So there seems to be this pattern that you're bringing up. Can you expand on that?
Hold them now while you have them. It's okay to trust and open and be loved and love. Stop holding them at arm's length and let them in.
What's the significance of an ending in that lesson?
Everyone goes through struggles. Don't push people away when you're scared. You gotta come together.
One of the questions that Nikki has is her connection with her boyfriend. Can you give her an indication of what part he has played in her soul journey?
He's always the one that she can trust.
Was he present in the 3 lives that you presented?
Yes.
Who was he in those lives?
Her companion, her husband, her wife.
So she had an experience recently where she heard his soul speaking to her, telling her to remember him. Is this what was meant to remember her long-term connection at a soul level?
Yes, she can trust him.
So it was to allow her to trust him.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any specific message that he may communicate to her?
I will never not love you.
Now in this life she has dealt with significant trauma, which created fear and uncertainty and mistrust in relationships.
Yes.
Can you tell me what the purpose for this life was that you said?
She needed to wait for her true love to open her heart.
Why is that?
She would have gotten stuck because she cares and doesn't want to hurt people.
Stuck in what?
She would have been in other relationships and not been able to find him.
What are the overarching themes of this life for her? What is it that you are exploring through her experience?
Don't spend so much time working for money. Spend all of the time you can with those that you love. And not spend all of your energy on making money and providing a living.
So let's go back to age 15 when she had a very negative, violent experience with her then boyfriend. Can you clarify to her why that occurred and exactly what occurred?
She needed to learn how to stand up for herself. She was going to be alone for a while. She knew this going in.
So the young man seemed to be possessed during this encounter.
Yes.
What happened?
He let something in to overcome him.
Why did that happen?
He had anger. He wasn't happy. He wanted to have power over someone. He thought it was fun.
So this event left a long-lasting imprint. Can you help her release energy that is not hers, that she took with her, that she carried with her, that belonged to this young man or to whatever entity overtook him?
Yes.
And also allow her to go and take back any pieces of herself that she left behind with him.
Yes.
Allow those pieces as they return to be cleansed and purified in powerful white light. And once they're purified, give them a chance to integrate back into her being so that she can reclaim the parts of herself that she has given away without intending to. As that exchange of energy takes place, she will get a sense of becoming more healed, more at peace. Is it time now to completely let go of this event energetically and allow it to sink from memory?
Yes, and the follow-up event.
And we'll get to that in a moment. Allow this event to sink down into an abyss. She can be consciously aware of it, but it will no longer bother her mentally, physically, or emotionally. Is that done?
Yes.
So let's now move to another violent event that happened to Nikki 2 years ago. Tell me why that happened.
To remember the past event so that she could heal.
Because it was suppressed?
Yes.
Is there any other significance to it?
To change the path that she was on.
In what way?
To keep her safe from something else that was worse, by keeping her inside.
Now we're going to do the same thing. Return the energy that she took on that is not hers, and reclaim the parts of herself that she left behind. As those parts return to her, they're cleansed and purified, and then allowed to integrate back into her. Once that is completed, let me know.
Yes.
Now allow that event to begin to sink into the abyss. She may have a conscious recollection of it, but there will be no emotional pull. That experience will no longer have any impact on her physically, mentally, or emotionally. It is gone and she's free. Is that completed?
Yes.
Nikki feels tired physically and emotionally. Can you tell her if there's anything else that's causing that?
It was those events.
And is there any shift within her right now?
Yes.
What does that feel like?
Light. Hope.
So now I want to ask about Nikki's professional path moving forward. She's looking to do something that's different from her previous career. And I wonder if you can give her ideas.
That's why she's here.
Here with me or here on this planet?
Here with you, to help others.
So what is the best way that she can help others?
To help to release all of the issues in a compassionate way.
So would hypnotherapy be a good path to pursue?
Yes.
What would be your suggestion about the next step for her?
To get through the upcoming surgeries and medical procedures, take a minute and travel and then study.
Let's look at those medical procedures and just her health in general. I'd like you to do a full body scan. Tell me anything that is off balance or needs attention.
Being one with nature and drinking more water. Meditation.
So those things will help her.
Yes.
Are you doing the actual body scan?
Yes.
So what do you notice there?
She's free of the cancer. It's going to take some time to heal the wounds.
So I know that you have the power to speed up the healing.
Yes.
Can you please do that now?
Yes, I will need to do it again after each surgery.
So we'll ask you to do that after each surgery.
Yes.
What are you doing now?
Healing tissue, muscle, nerves, tendons, ligaments.
How is it going?
It is done.
Did you heal things that resulted from the previous surgery, or did you prepare her for the next one?
Both.
Is the next surgery going to go easier or better?
Yes.
So what else do you notice in the body that needs attention?
She needs to walk. Keep exercising and walk. Build the muscles.
And why is that important?
To stay healthy. Less pain.
Is there anything in her body that's off balance?
Some spinal issue, chiropractic issues.
What needs to be done there?
Adjustment.
Can you adjust her now?
Yes.
So what's happening?
Relaxation. The things were out of place.
Are you able to do the actual adjustments so that things get into place?
Yes. It is done.
Are the issues resolved in her spine?
Yes.
So as you continue with the scan, what else comes to your attention?
Some foot pain.
What's wrong with the foot?
Just not the right shoes, gravity.
What can you do to help her now?
Ease the pain.
Can you eliminate it?
Yes.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being severe pain, what was her pain before?
A 4.
And tell me when you bring it to a 0.
It is done.
Thank you. And how can she prevent having this pain?
Recognize it. Stop ignoring it. Work with it.
What does she need to do with it?
Rubbing and exercising, not ignoring and clenching and being anxious and tightening all the muscles. Breathing.
Usually problems with feet can indicate inability to get away from something. Does this have anything to do with the traumas that she wasn't able to get away from for many years?
Yes.
So now that she released them, will the feet get better?
The feet and all the muscles will get better.
Thank you. Is there anything else in the body scan?
No.
Thank you. I want to ask if you can help me reconnect with her soul family. Just bring them all together. And perhaps they have messages for her that they want her to take with her consciously. But as she imagines them coming together, they will begin to walk up to her one by one, introducing themselves and reminding her who they are in this life or who they have been in previous lives, and give her a message. Can we do that now?
Yes.
Tell me as they begin to come to you one by one in the information they give you.
My mother, she's always going to be with me to give me strength. My boyfriend, my soulmate, always love. My oldest daughter, always there for support. My son, my youngest daughter, my best friend, my dog. Keep us together.
So now they will help you understand the significance of staying together. Is it just a human need to stay together? Or is there something on a spirit level that is significant in you coming together?
It's a spirit level.
And what is the significance on a soul level?
We're all brothers in arms, have gone through many lives together.
And what is your goal now?
To make more memories, to be happy, to not worry so much, and to survive.
So tell me more about survival, because survival presupposes that there's danger, that you're not safe. Is it coming from the soul level group, or is it coming from Nikki's conscious mind?
Both.
Does a soul group need to survive? Is there a danger of destruction?
We just don't want anyone to get lost.
Lost in what way?
Someone that's not able to come back.
Back where?
To the next life.
Why would they not be able to come back?
They took their own path.
What would be a wrong path?
To care more about possessions than emotions and feelings.
And if they do that, what would happen to them?
They'd have to wait.
For what?
To be happy, they'd have to wait to be happy.
Wait where or how?
The next life wouldn't go so well. They would still have it, but they wouldn't exactly be themselves.
So it would slow them down on their path?
Yes, they wouldn't reach what they were trying to reach.
But they wouldn't be held back from coming back.
It would just be not a wasted time, but an unnecessary time.
So when you're talking about survival, let's find a more appropriate word then. You are concerned with all of you staying in the same level and not wasting lives.
Mm-hmm.
So is that survival?
Yes.
Surviving at which level? At a human level or a soul level?
A human level.
Surviving in what way?
To have the least amount of obstacles in the path to finding the task that you needed to complete. You would have to come back to complete the task until you got it.
Are obstacles placed there for a reason, or are they unfortunate distractions?
Sometimes obstacles are there for a reason. We have to know the difference.
So how do you define survival? Accomplishing your goal?
Yes, to not be set back, moving forward.
I'd like to request that you find a different word, because survival, again, presupposes danger, destruction, something negative. And those are very human notions that are likely to hold one back. And if Nikki's conscious mind is imposing those on the information, then I want the soul family to really help her clear away that debris. Because if there is danger, then there is fear. And if there is fear, then one can hold oneself back. And if there is survival, then there is lack of survival, which means perhaps success or failure. And so it becomes very positive and negative, which is again a very human perception. So I want to ask Nikki's higher self or her soul family to step forward and shift her perception around survival, around what is considered a positive experience or a negative experience. So if someone can step forward and identify yourself, I would appreciate it.
Mother.
Tell me if survival is the best term to use as spirit.
Growing and learning.
Growing and learning are better ways.
Yes. Experiencing.
If someone doesn't learn as much as they planned originally, is that a failure?
Just another lesson.
Is the soul family going to leave them behind?
No.
Are they still going to be able to participate with the soul family at their own level of learning?
Yes.
So is there a danger of not surviving for a soul family member?
No.
So is it okay to let go of that term survival?
Yes.
So what is she learning in this life then?
Failures are not actually failures, they're just learning experiences. As long as you learn from them.
And at whatever speed they're going, they're still able to move forward.
Yes.
And the finish line is different, probably for every member.
Yes.
Now, how does that feel for Nikki?
She can breathe a little easier.
Would it be beneficial or necessary for her to do some more healing work?
Yes. Get into nature. Meditate.
Is it safe for her to meditate? She had some fear around that.
We will guide her.
Thank you. Now, before I let you go, one last time, if the higher self or anyone in the soul family has any final message to give to Nikki, please step forward and give it to her now.
Do not be afraid. Unconditional love.
Okay, thank you. Now I'm asking the higher consciousness and the soul family and the guides to recede to where they belong, with much love and thanks for the help and information that they have given us today.